Grace and peace be multiplied unto you. We are still under system. On our previous lesson, we talked about the digestive system. Today, we're moving on to ecosystem. Someone may ask, what is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a community of living things in an environment who interact with the non-living components of their environment. In simple terms, an ecosystem can be defined as a geographical area where plants and animals, which are living things, interact or work together with other organisms and their physical environment, which is weather, water, etc. as well. Yet, in a more simpler way, an ecosystem is a community of all living and non-living things in a given geographical area. So for you to understand what an ecosystem is, it's a community of all living and non-living things in a given geographical area. Just as human beings live in small, medium, and big size accommodation, an ecosystem should be either big or what? Small. So as human beings, some live in big houses, some live in small houses. Okay, so that's accommodation. So that's how ecosystem too is. Ecosystem can be big or what? Small. Inside a hole where a rabbit lives can be an ecosystem, and the rainforest can be one as well. All living things have places where they call homes. They are able to survive at these places called homes. Human beings, animals, and plants have such places they call homes. It could be on trees, in holes, in or on water. Okay, so the place you call home, okay, where you call your home, okay, it could be on a tree, it could be in holes, it could be in water or on the water, where you survive. Everything you do survives. Okay, that's the ecosystem. I move on to components of ecosystem. An ecosystem is made up of two components. They are biotic factors and abiotic factor. Abiotic factor. We have biotic factors and abiotic factors. So let's take it one after the other and explain it. Start with biotic factor. These are the living component of an ecosystem. It deals with how living organisms interact with another. Example, food and predators. Or biotic components or biotic factors can be described as any living component that affects another organism or shapes the ecosystem. This includes both animals that consume other organisms within their ecosystem and organisms that is being consumed. So this is how biotic ecosystem look like. Now move on to abiotic factor. Abiotic factor. That is the non-living part of the ecosystem. It deals with how physical factors affect living things and their environment. Abiotic components include physical conditions and non-living resources that affect living organisms in terms of growth, maintenance, and reproduction. Resources are distinguished as substances or objects in the environment, required by one organism and consumed or otherwise made unavailable for use by other organisms. Component degradation of a substance occurs by chemical or physical process, that is hydrolysis. All non-living components of an ecosystem, such as atmospheric conditions and water resources, are called abiotic components. So this is how abiotic components or abiotic factors are. Okay, an assignment will be sent to you. Try your possible best to do it and submit it on time. Stay home, stay safe, and be blessed.